What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm about to get started with this thing. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. About to get this thing going. I see we got some people in the room. Always a blessing to see my people in the room, okay? Okay, perfect. We can go ahead and get this thing going. We can go ahead and get it going. Let me figure this thing out. All right, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Richie Sky. We is back with another video. I'm feeling all disheveled today, y'all. Let me tell you, I have a sinus headache. It is the worst. But we about to get into some things today. We're gonna push through regardless. I thank you guys so much for stopping into the room today and getting this good tea because we got a couple of things that we got to talk about. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and make sure you guys hit that notification bell button so that you can be clued into when we drop all the new on this channel. Now, what I want to do is let you guys know that we got a couple of things that we got to talk about today. We're going to be talking about Phaedra Parks and this shocking confession, as the headlines are calling it. And then we're going to be talking about Marlo Hampton. She is she's kind of giving us a little bit of information about what's going on with this season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta in terms of what they're going to be doing moving forward. There's a little bit of a casting rumor going around out there that I will address, but not really go that far into because I'm still doing some research on it. And then we're actually going to be discussing this whole situation with Michelle, dragging that good Tamar Braxton, accusing her of sleeping with a married man. It is going down. Let's get into the business, okay? First things first. I want to go ahead and touch on this whole situation with Marlo. Give me a second, guys, to share my screen for just a second. I want to be able to pull up a couple of things around here. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead. Y'all mind if we go ahead and touch on this whole situation with that good Kate Michelle? Because I really want to talk about that. Actually, no, we're going to touch on the rumors first. Let's touch on the rumors. Since I'm seeing a lot of Cynthia Bailey removed Real Housewives of Atlanta from her social media. Just to let you know, Kenya Moore did the same as well. So there's an article out there about Kenya Moore potentially being fired. The rumor has it that Nene Leakes got her and Eva fired. I saw that on Media Takeout earlier today, and I saw it on another site as well. I didn't make it the primary focus because I have not had anything substantiated yet. I find that it would be very, very odd if that good Kenya Moore was being let go at this point in time, but that is what the streets are saying. So I'm just letting you guys know exactly what's up. You know what I mean? And Cynthia Bailey was not the only person that removed the Real Housewives of Atlanta hashtag from her bio. Kenya Moore did the same thing as well, which is what is leading people to speculate that she may not be, in fact, coming back. Just to sort of give you guys some context, Nene Leakes also doesn't have the Real Housewives of Atlanta in her Instagram bio as well. So it's kind of up in the air right now with who's coming back, but it would definitely shock me if Kenya wasn't coming back. They literally brought her back last season and she caused quite a stir. So it would shock me if she wasn't coming back. That's just what I got to say about that. I want to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and since we're talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, we're going to dive into the situation with discussing Marlo Hampton. Okay, so first of all, she is letting us know that she apparently, I guess, the cast had a conversation with Bravo executives. She says she's positive that things are going to change on the newest season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. She says, I feel like with us addressing the issues with the executives, having that call, coming together with the changes that they're already making, and they're literally making those changes, not just donations. She says, this is still the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and there's still going to be some drama. Unfortunately, we're still going to have some drama, but for the most part, I think that we're definitely going to pull it together and do what we have to do for the community. So for me, it sounds as though Marlo is still definitely in the cast. I would probably wager to say that she is probably still a friend. But you know, I really don't know what else to say about that in regards to her. But what I will say is that if they have definitely had some conversations with the executives, it will be interesting to see. And I do think that a lot of what we're seeing in terms of the current civil rights movement that we're in right now, I am definitely sure that we're going to see that play out on this season, because honestly, there's no way that we can't, you know, they can't have a season and not recognize the stuff that's going on right now. So I want to move on from that, and I want to touch on this situation with that good K Michelle. Okay, so K Michelle is apparently back at her beef with that good Tamar Braxton. Now, you guys know that they had their beef from a while back, right? They were beefing. Allegedly, it was because, you know, when K Michelle was on Love and Hip Hop that first season, she basically detailed an abusive relationship with that good Memphis. Now, at the time, that good Memphis was with that good Toya Wright. Okay, Toya Wright was friends with, you know, that good Rasheeda, which is why K Michelle was beefing with Rasheeda, but apparently she was also cool with that good Tamar Braxton as well. And so a lot of people jumped on the bandwagon to defend Memphis against these accusations that K Michelle was putting out there. And apparently that's kind of where some of this started, but it seems like it's a lot deeper than that because they've been going at each other for years. Okay. So anyway, I thought that the beef was done. I thought that we was donerization with this whole situation with K Michelle and Tamar. I thought they had buried the hatchet. I thought we was all good. Well, apparently not. Let me tell you guys what happened. So I believe it was when Tamar was on T.S. Madison's Queen's Court, okay? And apparently there was some discussion or a question about whether Tamar would ever do a versus battle with K Michelle. And at the time, it appeared as though Tamar responded with silence, which some people took as shade, okay? So because she did not respond to that, people are assuming, oh, she's still shading K Michelle. Well, I guess word got back to that good K Michelle, and she has some things to say. Now, I want to go ahead and play you what she had to say, and then we can talk about everything. And for those of you who don't know, the versus battles are pretty much where you're battling someone from a similar genre of urban music, like, you know, whether it's hip hop, R&B. That's specifically what it's kind of been focused on for the past several weeks/months. And to be quite honest with y'all, I think it would have been actually a good battle, but that's just me and my opinion. But here we go with what K Michelle had to say. Let's dive into that right now. Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? So nothing negative matters in my life. You're right, K Michelle music. It just don't matter no more. Like, I don't care what people say. I be seeing all the shade and all the little they throw. That ain't nothing but the devil to try to take you off your pedestal, take you off of where you at. Honey, nobody's finna do that. Who gonna be fighting their whole life? I'm not gonna be fighting. I've been fighting my whole life. I'm supposed to fight them with no edges. What the you mean, a Muppet? I'm supposed to fight that? Because of something that a mother said I'm supposed to fight a Muppet? How I'm supposed to slay a Muppet? God, still talking it. Nobody. Oh. Mother want me to fight with a cartoon character. No. I'm just minding my business. Why can't I mind my business? Mind my business. Then when I say something, it's crazy, it's wrong, I'm going to keep minding my business. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Go it. It's best that I don't, like, you don't pull out your, it's best that I don't pull out this mouth. Because when I start talking, like, you can't go around talking about nobody when you sleeping with a married man. When you were sleeping with a married man, you were sleeping with Jermaine Dupri daddy. How you sleep with Jermaine Dupri daddy and get beat by Jermaine Dupri mama in the elevator? But you want to talk to me? You want to talk about me? I don't marry me. But you so holy. Rice and beans and cabbage. Rice and beans and cabbage. Telling the truth. I ain't never lied. Got drugged up out that elevator Whoop, whoop. You know who you are. Whoop. Get drug about that elevator. Next. How y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Oh gosh. K Michelle, it's problematic for me because if you watch the entire live that she did, that she was really, on this really positive tip, right? She was talking about all the projects that she was working on. She was talking about everything that she had going on that was positive. And then as soon as she said, well, see, I see all the stuff that they be talking about me and they be throwing shade. That's just the devil. Okay. Now, at that point in time, when you say that's just the devil, at that point, you might want to just end what you about to say next, because you at that point are just letting the devil take over. I mean, is it just me or what? Because at the end of the day, if you have let this beef go and if you have really moved on with your life, then I feel like the little things that people do around you in the public eye, whether they, coming at you, throwing subliminals and stuff like that, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? If you got that much positive stuff going on in your life, you don't even have room nor time for any negativity, okay? And for those of you who was like, stop saying that good, I will say it every single day on this live if I want to. How about that? Anyway, that's just what I think about that. Personally speaking, I think it would be some real interesting I think it would be something really interesting for the R&B genre to kind of see Tamar and K Michelle, maybe K Michelle and Keisha Cole. That to me sounds like it might be a little bit of a better battle, but y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. K Michelle and Tamar, or K Michelle versus Keisha Cole. To me, that's the battle right there. You know what I'm saying? That's where we're going to really get the meat and potatoes at. I would put Tamar up against somebody else. I don't really know who, but now that I think about it, I really want that good Keisha Cole. And I said that good. That good. How you like that? Okay. Keisha Cole versus K Michelle. That's what I want to see. That's who it is. That's what I decided. That's the versus battle right there. I just solved the case. Come on into the room, Keisha Cole. Come on into the room. Next, we're going to be talking about that good Phaedra Parks. Now, let me pull up. Okay, so let's just pull it on up. Let's just pull it on up. Let's just pull it on up. Let's get it up here. Okay. Oh, and for those of you guys who were wondering about the Tamar situation, this is Jermaine Dupri's daddy. Okay, that's the person that they were alleging that Tamar allegedly slept with, and that was the whole situation from, I guess, back in the day. This is some beef from like 3 years ago or whatever. This was the rumor or whatever. I don't know how. Listen, y'all call it like you want it, but that's. I just wanted to let you know who it was so you guys can put it in perspective, okay? And then would you be mad at her for doing it? Now, Phaedra. Let's get into that because I want to talk about her and Medina, right? Now, y'all know she's going to be on this upcoming season of Marriage Boot Camp, okay? And I believe it starts July 2nd. But let's really get into the announcement that's floating around online right now. The announcement is this. Okay, you're going to be on that good marriage, and I said that good. You're going to be on Marriage Boot Camp, okay? With somebody that you met on a dating app, okay, and you have never had relations with this person. Now, that was the announcement that she allegedly made, right? On the preview for the episode, she says basically she confesses to everybody, well, we've never even had relations. And I'm thinking to myself, how are you on this show? What in the scheme is going on here now with you, Phaedra? I'm trying to really figure it out. Who let you on this show? Who thought it would be a good idea for you to be on here with him? It would have been better for you to be on here with Apollo, okay? Even if y'all not getting back together, y'all could have been learning a lot of lessons about how to co-parent and how to be better together with the kids that y'all got. I don't want to see you on this show with this man that you ain't never even had relations with. Let me explain to you why I say that, y'all. Y'all know when you have issues with somebody in a relationship, and that is really the crust of what we talk about when we're watching that. When we're watching Marriage Boot Camp, we want to see people who are in relation with each other, right? We want to see real dynamics. We want to see some history there. We want to see some really effed up stuff, because then we will know these people have relationship issues just like we do. And it is very hard to have relationship issues. And this is just my personal opinion. Y'all can take what y'all want from it. But how are you going to have relationship issues with somebody that you ain't had relations with? Now, hear me out when I say this, because I don't want y'all to drag me for it, but hear me out when I say this. Y'all know that relationships typically get complicated after the relations. Fight me if I'm wrong. Fight me if I'm wrong. Relationships typically get complicated after the relations happen, okay? So you met this man on a dating app. Y'all ain't had relations at this point. Why are you wasting my time with this, okay? Why are you wasting my time? It makes absolutely no sense. I don't get it. Somebody help me understand it. Help me understand it, okay? Help me understand it, because then at least I can say, okay, well, you know what? Even if I do think y'all faking it a little bit, y'all done had some good. You know what I'm saying? And so now I know y'all just like me and everybody else, and that good then caused y'all some problems, okay? Because let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a thing, people. Let's get on into the room. Come on into the room, y'all. For real. At the end of the day, y'all know every relationship you've been in, typically, if it got complicated, didn't it get complicated after y'all had relations? Just let me know. But then the next thing I have to say is this. As much as I want Phaedra Parks back on my screen, this is my issue that I typically have with Phaedra. It's inauthentic to get on this show on Marriage Boot Camp and try to portray a real relationship when you were confessing that you ain't had no situation with this man. That's why I would not. So when people talk about her coming back to Real Housewives, I'm here for it, but it's got to be on some real stuff. It's got to be on some real stuff. You know, when she was on the show, she had a failure to open up. She could not tell these ladies when her due date was, because she wanted to apparently hide the fact that she either got pregnant before she was getting married to Apollo. I don't know I can't even remember what the case was. It's been so many years ago. But y'all know the ladies had an issue with her because she could not tell them exactly when her due date was. So she didn't even know when she got pregnant. It's those types of things that I feel like, okay, I'm going to need to see some real, who is the real Phaedra Parks? Please stand up. That's what I need to see. And maybe we'll get to see that on Marriage Boot Camp. I don't know. But you guys let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm reading the comments. I guess she having some money issues. Okay. Making a mockerization of the show. Doggone it, Daryl, you right. Amen. Ooh. I'm really here for y'all comments right now. I'm really here for y'all comments right now because I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm a fan of Phaedra's because I feel like she throws the shade and she does all this stuff like that. But you know, I don't know if I want to go from, you know, seeing Evil who really didn't share that much to seeing Phaedra who really is not going to share that much either. Okay. I need somebody who's going to get up on the show and share it all. Tanya's not willing to share all of her life. She's more inclined to be working or whatever she does. And I'm okay with that. You guys, as long as you know where you fit, I'm cool with that. But we need a new housewife on Atlanta who is going to really bring it in terms of bringing their personal life, their professional life, and then being able to really mix it up with the ladies and not be afraid to go toe to toe with anybody. Okay. Now, that's really all I wanted to bring to y'all today. I told y'all I got a sinus headache, but I look at this like my job. I get on here. We get the news and we come in here and we discuss it in the room. Okay. Now, I'm working on some other stories right now. I'm waiting on some responses because I had to reach out to a couple of people to try to get some clarification on some other stories. So just be on the lookout. If something else drops today, then I'll do it. But otherwise, I'm about to go lay myself down, get myself some lunch, watch a couple of hours of good TV, and just allow myself to get some rest. But I want to thank y'all for stepping into the room with me today. We do get a little passionate in here sometimes when we go live, but that's what we do. Anyway, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Y'all know I love y'all so much. I really love y'all. Thank y'all for coming back each and every day. And we will see you guys in the next video. Oh, somebody said they knew where that guy was. I believe he was on one of those Tyler Perry shows. That's where y'all probably know him from. Anyway, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.